Good morning, everyone. You're listening to WHAM Wairarapa on Arrow FM with me, Hayley Gastmeyer. It's Friday, the 5th of April, and it's pretty nippy outside. It's definitely cooling down. It's autumn now. And we had a long summer. I feel like it was summer through March, but now it's getting a bit nippy, so put an extra layer on, I reckon. If you're still in bed, then you are lucky. It's 8:07 on a Friday morning, and I'm here to tell you what's happening around the region. This show is sponsored by Trust House, so thanks for sponsoring this show. We don't have a guest coming in this morning, although if Michael gets to work early, he can pop in and have a yarn. But we'll play some music, we'll do the weather, and we'll tell you all the interesting things that are going on around the place today, this weekend, and this coming week. I was at the Booktown launch in Featherston last night, and holy moly, there is so many impressive events going to be taking place over the weekend of Booktown. It's in May. Hope I'll dig out some details shortly, but gosh, there's lots of big names and so many events. It was just really it's going to be the 5th Booktown that the Trust have put on in Featherston over that weekend, and it sounds like it's going to be the best and biggest year yet. Yeah, so that's quite exciting. Just another one of the epic events that Wairarapa puts on each year. Alright, now looking at the events happening today, we've got Pirates of the Curry Bean. That's happening at Majestic Theatre and Gaiety Hall. That's 137 Ngāmatawa Road, Masterton. Now it looks like it's happening tonight from 7pm, tomorrow, Saturday, 7pm, and on Sunday there's an afternoon show at 2. And what's it about? Anchors away and set sail for swashbuckling pirate adventure on the high seas in this piratical musical that's sure to shake your booty. Young twins Jack and Lisa Periwinkle yearn for adventure, so imagine their joy at discovering a real-life treasure map. But when the infamous Redbeard and his pungent Pirates of the Curry Bean steal the map and kidnap their mother, the race is on to rescue her, reclaim the map and find the treasure. Accompanied by their faithful cat Fiddlesticks, the twins join a mad admiral and his crazy crew on a voyage of adventure that takes them from old London docks to the mysterious island of Lumbago in the Sea of Shiatika. I don't know what that word is. Will they be first to find the treasure chest, or is a surprise awaiting them that's even better than gold? With colourful characters, sparkling songs, and a witty script as sharp as a cutlass, this show is dripping with piratical style. Book, music, and lyrics by Craig Horse, and directed by the fabulous Douglas Davidson. Show is 75 minutes with no interval, and there is no FPOS facilities at this location, which is Majestic Theatre and Gaiety Hall. Okay, so you can head along tonight 7pm, tomorrow's show 7pm, or Sunday show at 2. It's for all ages. Adults are $23, children are $14. You can get your tickets by calling 0800 buy Tix, that's 0800 289 849, or you can go to Event Finder. If you find this event, you can buy your tickets by clicking the link, or I guess you could call Majestic Theatre and Gaiety Hall. If you look them up in the phone book or online, you can give them a bow and say you want to head to the show. Now, there's the Melbourne City Ballet performing Alice in Wonderland. This is at Carlton Event Centre tomorrow. 7:30pm is when the ballet starts. Melbourne City Ballet's Michael Pappalardo, is the artistic director, and Brendan Bradshaw, he's the artistic associate, pay homage to the well-known novel by Lewis Carroll, Alice in Wonderland, with this enchanting ballet complemented by one of musicians' most famous scores. Let's try this. TCH, how do you make that sound? Tchaikovsky's. I know that. Tchaikovsky's most famous scores. Alice in Wonderland tells the story of a young girl who was whisked away to a magical world of wonder. Falling through a rabbit hole, she meets magical creatures, both strange and mysterious, on her adventure to find her way home. I had a little bit of an Alice in Wonderland dream last night myself. I got into a odd scenario, which I won't go into it, but I sort of feel like I had fell down the rabbit hole, let's just say that. Okay, look, you're looking at tickets, $56 around about. So adults, children, $45-ish. I'm just saying that because they've got weird cents on here and then they've got the fees and whatnot. So I'm giving you sort of the ballpark figure. So 56-ish for adults, 45-ish for children. Family pass looks to be about $170. I'm guessing that would be 2 adults, 2 children. And concessions, so senior citizens or student card holders, looking at about $46. So you can buy a ticket again from calling 0800 buy tickets. That's 0800 289 849, or by clicking the buy tickets link on here. Now it's at the Carlton Event Centre, so you can also call them if you need help with purchasing your ticket. Or you could look up Melbourne City Ballet, Alice in Wonderland, Carterton, and hopefully by typing that into Google, they could bring up the event for you. So that's Alice in Wonderland being performed by the Melbourne City Ballet tomorrow. It's just one performance at the Carterton Event Centre at 7:30 p.m. on Saturday, 6th of April. Now, we've got another event by the Melbourne City Workshop. This is, the Melbourne City Ballet. This is a youth workshop. Now, there's 2 sessions tomorrow at 2 until 3:30 p.m. and then another one from 3 p.m. till 4:30 p.m. I'm guessing that's going to be for different ages. I'll just cut to the chase and read it straight off the page. So Melbourne City Ballet is bringing Alice in Wonderland to the Carterton Event Centre tomorrow. The Carterton Event Centre is very excited to offer young Wairarapa dancers the chance to participate in the community workshop and potentially work alongside Melbourne City Ballet's performing artists in their production of Alice in Wonderland. Tomorrow, Melbourne City Ballet's company artists will host a workshop with young dance enthusiasts to work on technique and teach their classical repertoire. At the conclusion of the workshop, a small number of lucky participants will be chosen to perform alongside Melbourne City Ballet dancers in their performance of Alice in Wonderland. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity with very limited places available for the day, so we encourage you to book quickly. Tickets are $10 per participant. Please arrive early with your ticket for pre-workshop registrations. Registrations begin at 2 p.m. for ages 8 to 12, with the workshop starting from 2:30 p.m. And registrations for 13 to 18 begins at 3 p.m. for workshops starting at 3:30 p.m. Each workshop runs for an hour. Dancers must bring ballet flats or pointy shoes and be dressed in appropriate dancewear of any colour. Females are to tie hair in a bun, and please bring a drink bottle of water. Each workshop is limited to 40 spaces, so get in quick. So quickly, this is tomorrow. It's before the Alice in Wonderland Ballet. We're a select group of young Wairarapa dancers will be able to perform alongside the Melbourne City Ballet performers or dancers. Quite exciting. Just the times again. So there'll be registrations beginning at 2 p.m. for ages 8 to 12 years old, and then you want to get there at 3 p.m. for a 3:30 start for 13-year-olds up to 18-year-olds. So that's quite an exciting opportunity. If you're into ballet or dancing, you can head along. You might be selected. out of this youth workshop to perform Alice in Wonderland with the Melbourne City Ballet. I'm guessing it'll just be a little section of the ballet, of course. Alright, now in case you were thinking of going to Stretch, the Chasing Summer Tour at Aratoi tomorrow at 7 p.m, that tour has been cancelled. Okay. Alright, now we've got the French Country Fair happening at the Tauhara Nikau Racecourse. That's in Featherston, you know that already. It's tomorrow and Sunday by the looks of things. Yep, so the French Country Fair, April 6th and 7th, Nikau Racecourse. $8 to get in, pay on the door. French Country Fair is in its 11th year, held at the beautiful Nikau Racecourse, where stalls and musicians weave in and out of the old rustic buildings and under the big chestnut trees. It is a gorgeous avenue. Food and music, stalls and art, vintage horse and cart rides, French lessons, indoor cafe, vintage shops, French musicians, and jazz under the big chestnut trees. So that's the 11th annual French Country Fair. It's at Nikau Racecourse. It's from 10 until 4 p.m, both days of this weekend. What else is going on? You're listening to WHAM Wairarapa with me, Hayley Gastmeyer. WHAM stands for What's Happening Around My Wairarapa. What's happening around the region? It's an event show sponsored by Trust House here on Arrow FM every Friday from about 8 a.m. until just before 9. There's the 2019 Trust House Wairarapa 54-hole Open happening this weekend at the Masterton Golf Club on 7 Boltons Road. Kicking off from 9 a.m. both Saturday and Sunday. All ages are welcome. It's you pay on the door, $75, lunch not included. The men's division 3 handicap index. Oh gosh, I don't know if I'm reading this out right. Well, let's just say there's men's division, women's open division. Entries to Joel at allteedup.co.nz. Draw available Friday, that's today, the 5th of April, on mastertongolfclub.co.nz. Please include name, contact detail, handicap index, and club ID when entering. So if you're keen, you want to get in touch with the Masterton Golf Club, I'm guessing today, there's the 2019 Trust House Wairarapa 54-hole Open happening this weekend, kicking off at 9 a.m. Both days, Sunday and Saturday. Cool. Hey, it's 20 past 8 now. We'll put a song on soon. We'll run through the markets, though, for the weekend. Of course, there's the Featherston Weekly Market. It's at the just behind the car park, if you know where Lane's Pharmacy and the baker is, just behind there. That's where you'll find the market. Lots of fresh produce, other stalls there. Fine food producers, creators, great atmosphere, amazing food and community spirit, and I concur, there is good community spirit there. So as I said, it's just near the railway line there of State Highway 2 behind the chemist and the baker. Now it runs from 8 until 2 p.m. every Saturday. Also on Saturday, you've got the Wairarapa Farmers Market, which is up here in Masterton. That one runs from 9 until 1. It's outside the farriers. It's in the car park area under the sheltered section. And that's a pretty big market that's on rain or shine. On a Sunday, you can go to Carterton if you've missed out on the other markets. There's the Carterton Farmers Market. It's at Memorial Square there, near the sort of northern roundabout in Carterton. And that one kicks off at about 9. That one runs until just 12:30, I believe. And there's the car boot sale in Masterton on the corner of Chapel and Essex Street on Sunday, running throughout the morning and into the early afternoon hours. I'm going to play a song. Alright, let's have some Rian Sheehan. The song's called Hiding Place. That just cut out. That sounded like vinyl, didn't it? But it was a CD, so I think that was part of the effects. Let's switch over to this track by Fly My Pretties.
From me, you're one of a kind in my eyes, in my eyes. And although you're done, and that's how things go, ooh, you turn me down low. But it's hard enough to burn me, to cook me dry, say goodbye. Don't let your tea cool down, girl. Say it warm and not at all. Yeah. I see all the goodness inside, 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 yeah. And I know all the way in high, in high, yeah, yeah.
And that is Wairarapa's right there. All right, 8:28 now on this Friday morning. There's another market happening this weekend. So we've got all the regular ones that go on, and all the sort of main Featherston, Masterton and Carterton. But there's also a market, there's a Tiranikau market as well, the country one going on, the French Country Fair happening this weekend, as well as the Tikaranga markets in Martinborough. So TK Vineyards, you know where that is? It's on Martins Road, 89 Martins Road, and these guys put on a market sort of once a month, I believe. So it's at the TK Vineyard, starting at 10 until, so from 10 until 3 on Sunday. Free to get in. Come join the Tikaranga Salador for the monthly farmers market over the summer months, which is so they run these markets from November to April, and so this will be the last one until November, I believe, and it's on the first Sunday of the month. Live music from Yenars playing all day while you wander the TK lawn, shopping from the local producers, grabbing a bite to eat, a glass of wine, and enjoying the little TK's little pocket of Martinborough. Is a very gorgeous spot. TK, trees to sit under, lots of shade. It's very lovely. So that's the TK markets. Now we have got the Linda Ronstadt Songbook. This is happening at the Carterton Event Centre on Sunday from 7 until 9 p.m. Bloom sings the Linda Ronstadt Songbook. Okay, yep. Linda Ronstadt is a name familiar with many, and one that spans many genres. Oh, this is the first I've heard, I believe. Live Under a Rock. She is one of the world's best-selling artists of all time. Wow. I'm probably saying her name wrong as well, which proves my point. In 2019, acclaimed singer-songwriter Bloom brings the music of Linda Ronstadt to life with an incredible band featuring some of Australia's most respected musicians. Expect to hear songs including timeless hits as Blue Bayo, When Will I Be in Loved? When Will I Be in Loved? That's what it says. It's So Easy. When Something Is Wrong with My Baby. That'll Be the Day. Just One Look. Back in the USA. Poor, Poor, Pitiful Me, and many more. Bloom has been described as one of Australia's finest vocalists and 6-time Golden Guitar Award-winning singer-songwriter Melinda Schneider, describing her as the next generation of amazing vocalists. As Linda did to audiences in 1979, come and be charmed by the Australian vocal powerhouse that is Bloom and celebrate all that is Linda Ronstadt. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. It's open to all ages and there's a cash bar available. Okay, so this is at the Carterton Event Centre on Sunday from 7 until 9 p.m. General admission is $43.50. Children 12 and under $30, and over 65 is $35. Booking for a group is $200. Okay, so buy tickets from calling 0800 buy tickets 0800 289 849 or clicking the buy tickets link on the event finder. When you find this particular event, Bloom, and so she looks, the photo here, Bloom looks quite young, so she must have an incredible voice, pulling off a well-known musician and singer, songwriter, Linda Ronstadt. I'm going to have to YouTube her later and find out what she sings. So this is at the Carterton Event Centre on Sunday from 7 until 9. And yes, as I said, you can call 800 buy tickets to get your ticket or click on the buy tickets link on the event finder. Okay, what else is happening? So you got to bear with me while I scroll down and find things that I haven't talked about. Here we go. We've got the Taylor Hawks versus Manawatu Jets baseball game. This is going to be at the Marsden War Memorial Stadium on Sunday from 2:30 p.m. The Marsden War Memorial Stadium, that's next to the Recreation Centre, next to the pool there, opposite the sort of skate park in Queen Elizabeth Park. Watch the Taylor Hawks take on the Manawatu Jets right here in Masterton on Sunday the 7th of April. There will be an opportunity to meet the players and get autographs signed from 2:30 p.m. onwards. Doors officially open from 4 p.m. Tip off at 5 p.m. at the War Memorial Stadium, Dixon Street, Masterton. Don't miss your chance to see Tall Blacks and American imports in action. Entry is by gold coin donation. See there, that sounds like a really neat opportunity. So you can go and watch a basketball game. How neat. Did I say basketball before? Hope I did. So it's a basketball game. It's the Manawatu Jets versus the Taylor Hawks on Sunday, the 7th of April. Doors open at 4, but it does talk about getting autographs from 2:30. So not sure how that'll work out, but it's at Memorial Stadium, the War Memorial Stadium in Masterton on Sunday. It sounds exciting. Now there has got to be a few more things going on. There's a team golf event at Castle Point. This is on Sunday from 1:30 until 4. It's $5 per person. Door sales only is what it says. Team golf is a great opportunity for young beginner golfers aged 5 to 14 years. A good opportunity for them to get out on the course alongside friends and family. Play 6 shortened holes as a team with all equipment provided and sausage sizzle and prizes afterwards. Relaxed rules ensure it's all about the kids having fun and mum and dad can come along to caddy. Enter on your own with a friend or with a friend by registering at www.wgi.co.nz, and then it's /team-golf-registration. So www.wgi.co.nz/team-golf-registration. Or I think you could go onto the Wellington Golf website. So this is at Castle Point, Masterton Castle Point Road. It must be at the Castle Point Golf Club, I'm thinking. Yes, it is. Here we go. So this is an event for 5 to 14-year-olds. It's a sort of, they've shortened the holes, and your family and friends can be there as well to support you. So it's quite relaxed, and there's a sausage sizzle and prizes afterwards. So that sounds neat. It's a Sunday. It's $5 per person, and it's from 1:30. Meet at the clubhouse. Cool. Now there's the SGCNZ. What does that stand for? Wairarapa Regional UOSWSF 2019. Do you guys know what that is? We've got the SGCNZ Wairarapa Regional UOSWSF 2017. Well, that said it all. It's at Wairarapa College. Tuesday from 7 until 10 p.m. It's all ages. So, here we go. So it's about Shakespeare. Exciting. So much of what's happening in politics and society right now parallels what happens within Shakespeare's plays, and we're not just talking Trump. With this in mind, the new takes on the works of the bard will be performed by Wairarapa students in Shakespeare Globe Centre, New Zealand's University of Otago Sheila Wynne Shakespeare Festivals. Whoa. So that's what the acronyms are. In their 5 and 15-minute scenes, they re-envisage the aggressors, the megalomaniacs, the despots, the abusers, the Meek, and many more identifiable personalities. School groups and homeschooled students throughout the Wairarapa region will perform in the Shakespeare Globe Centre New Zealand, University of Otago, Sheila Wynne Shakespeare Festivals at Wairarapa College. Two of the most outstanding performances will have an encore at the Michael Fowler Centre in Wellington over Queen's birthday weekend. Okay, so if you want to see some Shakespeare performed by some of our finest youth talent in Wairarapa, you can at Wairarapa College on Tuesday evening at 7 until 10 p.m. Now it's $6 for adults, it's $4 for students, and you just get your ticket on the door, you just turn up. So that sounds exciting. So that's our young talented students performing Shakespeare, to keep it short, at Wairarapa College on Tuesday night. Cool. Now there's Kia Kahaaki at the YMCA in Masterton. This is every Tuesday from 10:30 until 12. It's for the little ones. It's $2 per child. So Kia Kahaaki is a fundamental movement-free program, play program for kids aged 0 to 6 years old. There's heaps of sensory objects to play with, plus light refreshments for parents. Come down and check it out. There's a Facebook page if you want to find out more. It's go to Facebook and type in YMCA Masterton, and they'll have a little bit on there and details about the Kia Kahaaki, which is for 0 to 6 year olds. And it's every Tuesday at the YMCA Masterton. Now that's 371 Queen Street from 10:30 until 12. Cool. Alright, now, that's all the events I've got in front of me, unless this here has some April events. Excuse me. No, this is all about March, and March is done and dusted. Now that reminds me, I should tell you that you're going to have a break from me for 8 weeks. Next week I'm heading off to Europe for a big trip with my cousin Kezia, and we're going to France, Italy, Spain, Germany, Netherlands, Greece, Switzerland, England, Ireland, and I can't think of any other places off the top of my head, but it's 9 countries in total over a 7-week period. It's going to be very exciting. So I am not going to be hosting this show. I will be abroad, so I'm guessing Michael might take over. So this is my last show for a while. Okay, now let's have a little look back 100 years ago. This is a little piece that Wairarapa Archive put in the Times Age each day. They get a little excerpt out of a newspaper from 100 years ago. Read it. Sometimes it's quite hard to read because the language was a little bit different back then, and as you know, I'm not the best reader. Lots of words I can't pronounce, but I'll give it a go. So this is Times Past 100 years ago, by supplied by Wairarapa Archive. An effort was made by a Carterton gentleman who was interested in the prohibition cause to induce that age to publish an alleged appeal made by certain boys of Carterton on the liquor question. We were offered payment for our space, but empathetically refused to be parties to a procedure which we regarded as highly improper and objectionable. The boys may have offered their opinion on their own volition. On this point, we have our serious doubts. But if we were to sell our space to those who wish to use the opinion of innocent boys to bolster up one side of the question, we might be requested to do likewise for the other. 50 boys might, for instance, come to our office and ask for the insertion of a letter pleading with adults not to rob them of their liberties to eat and drink as they think fit when they come of age. Would we be justified in publishing such a plea? Most assuredly not. And would the trade be mean enough, if we were to publish it, to use it as an advertisement for their cause in other centres? Okay. Yeah. Gosh, that's I'm guessing I'm just going to be dumb if I try and explain that. Alright, now, today in history, we're going back to 1424. Scottish King James I returns to Scotland after 18 years of detention at the English court. Then 1603, new English King James I, James VI of Scotland, departs Edinburgh for London. 1818, in the Battle of Maipu, Chile's independence movement, led by Bernardo O'Higgins and José de San Martin, win a decisive victory over Spain, leaving 2,000 Spaniards and 1,000 Chilean patriots dead. 1871, New Zealand's first overseas diplomatic post was created when Isaac Featherston was appointed as Agent General in London. 1904, the first intentional rugby league match is played between England and another nationalities team, in brackets Welsh and Scottish players, in Central Park, Wingham, England. 1923, Firestone Tyre and Rubber Company starts producing inflatable tyres. 1932, Farlap dies, a champion racehorse. He was New Zealand born and bred, but never raced in this country. He won 37 of his 51 races and 32 of his last 35, including the 1930 Melbourne Cup. In the gloom of the Great Depression, Farlap's exploits thrilled two countries. It's quite sweet. Okay, 1955. Anthony Eden succeeds Winston Churchill as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Okay, that's neat. Alright, look, let's play one song and then we might have some Taradora events and the weather. Okay, now it was this one here. We've got some Joss Stone. Enjoy.
Are you digging on me? Yeah.
And that was from Joss Stone. Soulful sounds of her great voice. Good morning, Michael.
Well, hello, Hayley.
How are you today?
A bit rushed.
Why are you a bit rushed? You just
Shall I give you I'll give you the full complicated answer.
Okay, go for it.
Right. My electricity supplier gives us 1 free day a year of power, right?
Wow, do you make the most of it? Do you know
Yeah.
what day it is so you can really make the most
Well,
of it?
yeah, you can choose. It's in April. It has to be in April, obviously. But anyway, that meant putting a load on of washing on, putting the dishwasher on, and all this that, but making sure that I didn't blow a fuse or anything. So there was a lot of timing involved, and I had to wait until the washing machine had finished its cycle to go boom and turn the dishwasher on, and then while I'm going home for another load.
I was going to say, so have you got your day revolved around to how many loads of washing you get done today?
3, it's all we got.
Oh, okay.
But that's a bit of a sprinkling.
Yep.
And
then the dishwashing, yep.
Yeah, I wish I had an electric guitar. I mean,
Yeah.
what else to do?
You could have run an extension cord from your house to work and played it all day.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to make like multiple meals and freeze them tonight.
That's a good idea. Does it cut off at 12? I've never heard of getting free power for 1 day of the year. Does that happen with lots of people?
No, we switched to power company because this one will give you cheaper power at night if you own an electric car, which we don't, but one day I'd like to.
Wow, so you switch power companies for a reason that doesn't apply to you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Welcome to my world.
What a riveting story, Michael.
Yeah, so that's one, mate.
Okay, good. What time is it? It's
Quite late for you.
9 minutes to 9. Yep, I'm actually starting at 10:30 today. I'll go for a swim at the pool after this.
Get a coffee with me if you want.
I'll have a
but
coffee
I don't
with
want
you.
to put you,
No,
away from the swimming pool.
We'll have a quick coffee. We'll have a quick yarn. I'll run to the pool. I'll get to work on time, and it'll be swell.
Good. You finish, I'll put the kettle on.
Sounds good, buddy. Thanks, Mike. All right, now, hey, it's Gumboot Up New Zealand Day. Gumboot Friday. Mike King's new initiative, Gumboot Friday, will be happening all over the country today in a continuation of the attempt to fundraise over $2 million to provide free counselling for New Zealand's youth. What a great cause. Schools, friends, family and communities are encouraged to join in. Wear your gumboots today. Bring along a gold coin donation to an event or go online at www.imhope.org.nz/Gumboot Friday to find out more about how to donate. So a really good cause, Mike King. He does do lots of good work around the country, travelling, inspiring youth, talking about mental health and raising funds for free counselling for New Zealand young people. So that's amazing. So Gumboot Friday, I actually don't have my gumboots on. I was intending to, but as my story wasn't as exciting as Michael's, but I also rushed out the door today. But for I didn't quite get my gumboots on my feet. Although I think I've got a spare pair of gumboots in my car from my Red Cross activity, so maybe I could wear them. And I do have a gold coin, which I'll donate. So Gumboot Friday, put your gumboots on. Tararua, what's happening up there? Well, they've got a Gumboot Friday event at Tararua Vets. Put on your gummies, donate to the cause, and come give the gumboot toss a go. So that's happening at Tararua Vets, which is corner of George and Main Street. That's today from 2:30 until 4. 6th of April, that's tomorrow. Scottish Society Old Time Dance. That's at the Mangatinoka Hall off State Highway 2. It's at 7:30 p.m. and Ian is your contact. If you want to know more about Scottish Society Old Time Dance, you can call Ian on 06 376 7156. Also tomorrow, there's a train trip through the Manawatu Gorge. That'll be exciting. You can contact the Tararua Eyesight Visitor Information Centre if you're keen. Their number is 0800 Tararua, so that's easy, 0800 827 278, 0800 Tararua. Or you can email them, excuse me, info@tararua.com. Now, it looks like the train trip they've got 3 times here, 10 a.m, 12:30 p.m, and 3:30 p.m. A trip down memory lane, take the rail car from Woodville through the Manawatu Gorge to Ashurst and return to Woodville. So you've either got to be in Woodville or in Ashurst, I'm guessing. Now tomorrow and on Sunday, so Saturday and Sunday, there's Weber School 125-year celebration. So please note this will be two separate events, daytime event on Saturday and Sunday mornings, with a separate event on Saturday evening. The evening event will be limited tickets, so get in quick with your registration so you don't miss out. So 9:30am is when it kicks off both days. It's the Weber School 125-year celebration. They've got one contact detail here, and it's an email address 125weber@gmail.com. So that's 125weber@gmail.com if you need to find out more about the Weber School 125-year celebration, and it's over the weekend. Tomorrow, there's the Taradua District Expo. It's at the Dannyvirk Town Hall, McPhee Street. Contact is Diane or Rosemary, and I can give you their phone numbers. It's the expo is from 10 until 2. It's free for all, and they're showcasing clubs, organisations and associations available in the community. So Diane and Rosemary, you can contact them on, get your pen ready, 374-6406. So that's 374-6406 or 374-7798. But I'm just guessing you should just turn up. It's the Taradua District Expo, where they are showcasing all of the clubs and organisations that are there for the community. So that's a pretty good event. It's at 10 until 2, and it's tomorrow at the Dannyvirk Town Hall, free for everyone. On Sunday, there's the Eketahuna School Annual Golf Tournament. It's at the Eketahuna Golf Club. Grab your clubs and come support the school's fundraising golf tournament. It's $20 to participate, and it's from 10:30am at the Eketahuna Golf Club. Fundraising for the school, of course. And if you need more details, you can phone this number. It's 375-8191. 375-8191. I believe that will be the number for the school. Also on Sunday, there's the Taradua College Mad Mud. What's that? Let's get dirty. Register now. That's all it says. I'm guessing it's like a mud run or something. The venue is at Manatinoka, West Road, Manatinoka. That's the venue. I'm thinking that's Taradua College, actually. It's at 10am. Here's a number if you need more details for the Taradua College Mad Mud. The number's 376-8344, and I guess that's the number for Taradua College. Now, on the 9th of April, there's a computer class stepping up. This is in Pāhia Tour. It's at Heartland Services. Tired of asking the kids/grandkids for help on the computer? Worry no more. Take this computer class and you will be a professional on the computer in no time. So this is the computer class stepping up. It's in Pāhia Tour at Heartland Services, 11 Mangahao Road. $20. And yeah, no contact there, but you can contact Carolyn. Doesn't have a number for her. On the 9th of April, there's a New Zealand Sign Language class at Pāhia Tour. Shirley's running this one, or she's the contact. This is at Heartland Service. It's at 6pm until 8pm. It's $40. Now is your chance to learn something new. Enroll now to be able to learn New Zealand Sign Language. This is cool. I'd like to do this, actually. So contact Shirley. Her email is shirley.jones@yreap.org.nz. When I say YREAP, it's WAI, short for Wairarapa, I believe. And Julie's, or the number you can contact her if you want to find out more about this New Zealand Sign Language class. This one specifically on the 9th of April is in Pāhia Tour. You can contact Shirley on 0800 924 7327. On the 11th of April, there's a Teddy Bears picnic. This is at Dannyvirk, 29 George Street. It's from 9:30 until 11:30. If you go down to the park today, you're sure for a big surprise. For every bear that ever was there has gathered there for certain, because today's the day the Teddy Bears have their picnic. So that's the Teddy Bears picnic, 11th of April in Dannyvirk at 29 George Street. It's from 9:30 until 11:30. Now I feel like we might have run out of this. No, 11th. Well, this is one more event for the 11th of April, then I'll stop. This is the Wairarapa class in Pahiatua. It's at Tararua College, Churchill Street. It's $40, or I think it's $20 for a community services card. Go along and sing some of your favourite waiata, or even better, learn some new ones. So this is waiata classes, Pahiatua. It's at Tararua College from 6 p.m. on the 11th of April. And Richard is your contact. His number is 022 089 5386. So 022 089 5386. So that's all the Tararua events I have for you. It's 9 o'clock on the dot. Oh, this is 2 minutes to, but my clock says 9 o'clock on the dot. So quickly the weather, and then I'll skedaddle. Alright, the situation. A bridge builds over the South Island from a high covering the southern Tasman Sea, while a weakening front moves over the North Island. Today in Wairarapa, we've got a high of 16, a few showers developing, rain from afternoon, southerlies developing in the morning. Saturday, that's tomorrow, you've got a low of 6, a high of 14, cloudy periods and the odd shower, southerlies. Sunday, we've got a low of 6 and a high of 16, cloudy, rain developing in the evening and southerlies. Looking at Tararua Forest Park today, a few showers developing in the morning, turning to rain in the afternoon. And then tomorrow in the Tararua Forest Park, a few showers and possible snow flurries to 1,400 metres. Looking at Featherston, it looks a little bit rainy today, and in Masterton, high of 16 in Masterton, high of 15 in Featherston. In Wellington, it also looks rainy, 14. Parapara looks a bit cloudy and a little bit drizzly as well, 16. Palmerston North, 18. Dannyverk, 16. All right, peeps, I've got to head off now. Thank you so much for tuning in. You've been listening to WHAM, Wairarapa, an events show, telling you what's happening around Wairarapa this weekend and this week. I'm Hayley Gastmeyer, your host, and the show is sponsored by Trust House. It's April the 5th. I hope you have a good Friday and a relaxing weekend and a productive week next week, and I won't catch you back next Friday at 8 a.m, but I think someone will be here to tell you what's happening. That might be Michael Wilson. I am travelling over to Europe for 7 weeks, so I look forward to catching you in a couple of months. Until then, take care and, have a good one. See you later.